The freakiest music videos ever released. Ranking the most attractive artists. These are not normal type of videos that you would see on YouTube, and it makes you wonder what type of person would make something like this. That's me, by the way, if you didn't know. Hi, I'm Ebreezy, and all those monstrosities are my videos.
Oh, hell no.
So cool, now you know who I am, but who am I really? And what is it about me that makes me make all these videos?
We don't care.
Well, this video will feature questions from you, my viewers, as well as a sneak peek into my life away from the camera, and hopefully all your questions will be answered. Alright, first question we got is pretty simple. Name, age, and favorite artist. My name's Eden Lamar Bowman, also known as Ebreezy, also known as Ebreezy Plays. I'm 20 years old, even though most people think I'm like 12 or something. And I'll say the favorite artist part for later, cause I think now's a good time to answer the second question. Why are you so down bad? I mean, I'm 20 years old. Like, do you know what's going on in my body right now? Okay, my bad, that's a dumb question. I don't even know what's going on in my body right now, but all I know is it's not good. I see women, I like what I see. And my body's at a point right now where it's constantly trying to get me to make more bodies. And I ain't trying to do that, bruh. I ain't got it like that. Bank account is not ready for some Ebreezy Juniors. The difference between me and normal 20-year-olds though is I don't really feel ashamed to admit how I'm really feeling. Being down bad is a part of who I am, and honestly it's pretty hilarious. I mean, look at how many views being down bad brought in. And because I'm so down bad, I can answer questions like this with great efficiency. A good insightful question. Rank Latinas, snow bunnies, and light skins. Hey, that is truly a great question. 3 Latinas. Wait, no. 3 snow bunnies, 2 Latinas, and 1 light skins. Yes, but you know me though, I'm down bad for any type of woman out there. I love all type of women. Just putting it out there if you're a woman and you're watching this.
Hell no.
Somebody else asked, who is your celebrity crush? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You clearly haven't been watching the videos, because I think that's pretty clear. But if you didn't know, it's Sabrina Carpenter.
That girl fine, man.
She's not the only one though. Obviously, it's a lot of really good looking, really well talented artists out here. But Sabrina Carpenter is something else. I'm sure this is a question a lot of y'all been wondering for a while now. What created your obsession for the unnamed person, Miss Carpenter? I mean, bro. She's fine. What do you mean? Some people have noticed that the first video that I mentioned her in was when I was ranking the most attractive artists. Back then, I didn't really know much about Sabrina Carpenter, but I still remember when I was making the worst lyrics of August video, I was looking for lyrics to add into the video, and out of curiosity, I just clicked on Sabrina Carpenter's album since I heard a whole lot of people talking about it around that time. I didn't really think I was gonna find anything crazy to add in the video, but then the first song I look at, Dumb and Poetic, I'm like, that's a pretty crazy name. And I see her talking about beat to lyrics by Leonard Cohen and stuff like, stuff like that. After seeing lyrics like that though, I knew that this shawty was not a normal pop artist, and I was feeling that. I listened to all her music, and pretty much like every single song I heard was fire. I watched a few of her interviews too, and I've been following her on social media for a little while now, and obviously that's pretty good.
Muy bien.
But overall, I really just find her to be a really genuine, authentic, funny, freakish person that's just true to herself. I mean, honestly, this is gonna sound stupid, but she reminds me a lot of me. But like, you know, a white female version who is way more attractive. When is the Sabrina simping gonna continue? Well, with that last question, it was just going on, so I guess it's continuing right now. Enough about me being down bad though, y'all already know all about that. A little bit too much about that. What you might not know though is where I'm from. Somebody asked, are you from Dallas? Well, not quite exactly. I'm from the great city of Arlington, Texas, where I lived for like, I think the first 17 years of my life, but I currently live in Kennedale, Texas. Since it's so nearby though, I go to Dallas a lot for like concerts, basketball games, stuff like that, cause I mean, there's nothing going on in Kennedale, Texas. Only like 10,000 people live here. I also drive back to Arlington a lot because I go to school at the University of Texas at Arlington. Somebody asked me what's my plan B if this doesn't work out. Well, I think I'm in my 3rd year of college right now. I'm going for graphic design, so yeah, that's what I'll be doing if this doesn't work out. But honestly, I don't think that's not, I don't think it's, I think I'm gonna be fine. I think it's gonna work out. Maybe not if I can't talk properly, but I think I'll be fine. I put way too much time into this, bro. Somebody asked, how much time do you normally spend on a video? I probably say around like 1 to 2 hours planning, 1 to 2 hours recording the video, 2 to 4 hours finding all the images and videos that I'm gonna include in the video, and then like 4 to 6 hours editing the whole video, and then like another 1 to 2 hours uploading the video. Damn. If you can do math pretty well, you would know that should equal up to a lot of time. When I'm not working on videos though, I'm typically at school. This is the art building where I'm at for pretty much all of my classes. I'm on winter break right now, but last semester did just end and I got 101 of my classes. Yes, sir. And then 89 in the other 2. How? Being a total of 2 points away from all A's is pretty embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie, but let me just show y'all a tour of the rest of the campus. It's a pretty cool school. We got a Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, and a bunch of other food, but I really ain't feel like walking around to all that stuff. There's a couple of these gaming centers. There's this random stage in the middle, but I have no clue who comes to perform here. I think like Ty Dolla $ign was at my school last year, or it was Waka Flocka. I don't know who was there, but I wasn't there because I was probably editing videos. There's also an Edge Center, and I have no clue what that is, but that name is absolutely diabolical. And here's a Maverick Activity Center where there's basketball, which I'm really good at. Stop the cap. Okay. Maybe I'm not that good at it. But while I'm talking about all this fun stuff there is to do with school, I might as well answer this next question. What is a hobby that you have besides YouTube? Well, I would say gaming or listening to music, but I already make YouTube videos about all that stuff, so I guess it doesn't really count. Besides making YouTube videos though, I do like to get into as much art as I can. I've made some beats before, but I mean, they alright. I'll let y'all hear one. Yeah, nah, we not trying to hear that. Turn that shit off. I actually did record myself making a beat on a YouTube video, but that's pretty old, so hopefully y'all never find that. I've made some music videos before too, but those are members only, and I hope y'all never see that either. I did get into drawing recently, but that was really only because I had to do it for my degree, and I mean, yeah, I'm not that good at that either. This is a self-portrait I made for my final exam, and I don't know who that is, and that's supposed to be me. That ain't Ebreezy, that's Ebreezy. The only thing I can really say that I do every day outside of making YouTube videos consistently and actually for a decent amount of time is basketball. And we already went over the fact that I'm not that good at it, but I go outside my house and play basketball pretty much every day to try to stay in shape because honestly, I'm just too lazy to come up with an actual workout plan. I actually showed y'all a video of me dunking on a 9-foot rim for the first time a few videos ago and nobody commented about it. Really? I mean, 20,000 plus people watched it and nobody said anything. I mean, I ain't tripping. I'ma just do it again just to make sure y'all saw it, but somebody better comment about it this time, I swear.
Oh, brother. That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
This is probably a good time to answer this too, because somebody asked me how tall I am. And recently I just went to the doctor. You know, I ain't been there in some years. But I was hoping for the best because I ain't been there in a while, but I'm sad to tell y'all I'm 5'6". At least I can do this though. Yikes, bro. Couldn't be me. What? How did we even get to a video of me failing to dunk the ball? I was talking about my hobbies because I was showing y'all a tour of the school. Let's just keep doing that because no, we're not trying to see that. So yeah, we're at the Maverick Activity Center where there's basketball, there's a gym, and by the way, I got no clue how to use this machine I'm sitting at. There's pool tables, there's an actual pool, there's an indoor soccer field, which brings me to the next question. Messi or Ronaldo? Don't really know what this has to do with what I normally talk about, but I mean, I think this video should answer that question for you. Alright, before all the Messi fans start tweaking out, I just did the celebration. I've never watched a single Ronaldo game. I've only ever watched one Messi game, but that's back when I was working at Amazon and the World Cup was going on and I was supposed to be working, but they had it up on the TV, so I was like, let me just watch this because I ain't got nothing better to do anyways. But yeah, I don't really know much about soccer or football, whatever y'all choose to call it. I do know a lot about track though, which they also got one at the Maverick Activity Center. Now I know I'm looking pretty slow in this video, but I was actually one of the best track athletes that my city, Kennedale, had ever seen. As a matter of fact, hold up.
Time to flex.
You see this? You see this? It's looking pretty dusty, but you see that? Eden Bowman, varsity, 2019, boy.
Wow.
I was varsity my freshman year. Stop playing with me.
We don't care.
And now I'm just pretty unathletic. I started running track back in junior high school, which I think is a good place that the next 3 questions will be answered. What inspired you to start making content? Why did you choose to make music related content? And how did you get your name? From Miguel Jordan. Well, at my junior high school, Kennedale Junior High School, yeah, I know that is a terrible name. But in junior high school, me and my friends would be like roasting each other ruthlessly. Like, it was actually terrible. I remember vividly back in 8th grade, one of my friends printed out like 50 of these little Valentine's Day cards that had my face on them. And it was like me asking out this random girl who I didn't even like that. He also made this video on me one time that he like emailed to everybody around the school, and it was just making fun of me with this audio.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
He just like edited in pictures of me and it would be like, look at this dude, and it would just like show a picture of me. But basically that's pretty much the first time I was inspired to make a video, because I made a video responding to his, and I would show y'all that video, but it got flagged on YouTube for bullying and they made me delete it, so I ain't got it no more.
Embarrassing.
But eventually we go on to like have this whole digital beef where we'd see who could make like the dumber memes about the other person. And after a few videos like that, one of my friends told me that I should probably start a YouTube channel with this stuff. And the channel really didn't have a specific theme. I was just posting like literal garbage for 6 straight years. Some of those videos are available for the members to watch, but I didn't want them to be public anymore, because I mean, it's stuff like Minecraft Gucci Gang cover, which for whatever reason y'all keep asking me to make that public. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. But then last year, I think on August 2nd, 2023, I uploaded a video called Listening to Utopia on Shuffle Be Like, which is now deleted because it didn't follow YouTube guidelines. But that video blew up to get like 250k views, which my most viewed video before that was a video I made for my brother's wedding that had like 1,000 views. So yeah, it was safe to say I saw that and I was like, maybe I can actually profit off of doing this stuff. So from that point on, I was thinking I'ma just do music comedy. And while I was at work one day, I was like, you know, a lot of artists drop some really bad sounding lyrics. So that was my thing from that point on. Somebody also asked, how do you come up with ideas for your videos? I forgot to print this one out, by the way. That's why I'm not holding it up right now. But I can't really act like it's a super genius process to come up with my videos. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the times I'm just walking around and then I'm just like, that would be a pretty interesting idea. I do sometimes sit around and brainstorm. Like, I'll hit up my boy Google Gemini to help me come up with some ideas, but I'm not gonna lie, AI, they got no good ideas at all.
Just as I thought.
But yeah, most of my videos are just some random idea I had at some random time. So I guess that's why they're all just about some random stuff like the worst merch or artists that can't dance. But I mean, nobody else making videos like this out here, so somebody got to do it. Or maybe I don't, but either way, I get paid to do it and y'all enjoy them, so I'm gonna just keep doing it.
Period.
As for the question of how did I get my name, so back in junior high when I started this channel, my name was Broman the Bowman.
That shit's ass, bro.
But a few years ago though, I went through a canon event that a lot of males can relate to. I fumbled a 10 out of 10. I mean, shawty was bad. And it wasn't just like a normal fumble, it was ridiculous. I mean, we both work at the same restaurant and we was back in the kitchen and she was just like yelling at me in front of all the cooks, all the servers. That junk was insane, but that's a story for another day. I ain't even gonna get into all that. By the way, after that happened, I was like, yeah, I gotta create a whole new identity. I cannot be walking around as Broman the Bowman no more. That's old news. So I took the E from my first name, Eden, took the B from my last name, and I changed it to Breezy because, you know, I was in track and I was running fast, so I was Breezy. And there you have it, Ebreezy. Somebody else asked, how did I come up with the channel logo? Well, around this time, I was also a pretty big Young Thug Gunna fan. So, you know, they was always talking about slime and all that stuff was slime green. So I pretty much made that my brand colors, black and green. As you can see from the Christmas tree, the chair, which somebody called a Billie Eilish chair one time. It's not, it's just some random chair from Amazon, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, since I was making slime green pretty much like my whole identity, I just made the letters slimy. And I thought it looked kind of cool if I took out the 2 E's in the middle, cause I don't really think anybody needs that. So E-B-R-Z, I mean, you still know that says Ebreezy, right? Maybe not. I made that back in like 2022, I think. I even printed out some merch for myself because, I mean, wasn't nobody else buying that. But here in 2024, I had no clue how big Ebreezy was actually going to get, or how big I was going to get. Pause. But really today, I feel like I'm an actually pretty big music channel out here on YouTube. But I wasn't always interested in music like I am now. Hold up, bro. It's getting hot up in here. I gotta take this coat off. Well, I first started listening to music around August 2018 when I was a freshman in high school. Before that, I was a nerd, like a nerd. I mean, I'm still kind of a nerd now, but back then, I mean, I read 10 million words in 1 year. What? Like, got a trophy for it and everything. I think that was over like 120 books within the span of a 9-month school calendar. It was mainly because I was in a competition with one of my other friends to read more books than them. I know who has book reading competitions, I don't know, but if you couldn't tell from me and my friends having meme beefs, we were always competing over absolutely nothing back then. Somebody did ask though, any book recommendations or any books you recommend? Read, Ebreezy.
Stupid!
I gotta say, I got some books right here. I don't really read them boys no more. I dropped all the books. Oh. This book right here, this dusty giant, oh my god, so much dust is falling off of this thing, bro. This is, what is this? Oathbringer by Brandon Anderson. How many pages is this joint? Oh my god. This book has 1,100 pages.
Oh my god.
This book is really good. This is book 3 though. So just look up the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Anderson, and I think you should be able to see the first book and the second book. And if you get to the third one, then do better than me and actually finish it. Pause. But yeah, we're not here to hear about books. I was still answering, how did you first get into music? So fast forward to high school, I've done all the reading of books and stuff. I'm growing up, so my dad gives me his old iPhone 6 Plus to take to school with me. And on that phone, he had Apple Music already downloaded on there. So I was like, I mean, it's free music, I'ma listen to it. And I started listening to it, and I ain't stopped listening to it. I mean, music, it's gotta be the best entertainment form. I mean, I enjoy YouTube videos. I hope y'all continue to enjoy them so I can continue to keep getting paid. But music though, you just plug in some earphones, you washing the dishes, taking out the trash, watering the yard. It don't matter what you're doing, you can listen to music. Somebody asked me, what's the first album you ever listened to? Well, like I said, I started listening to music 6 years ago, so I'm not entirely sure, but on Apple Music, they actually do tell you when you added a song to your library, and the earliest album that I see in there is KOD by J. Cole, so I think that might just be the first album that I ever heard. As for my favorite album of all time, thanks for that, Kizzy, I appreciate it, good question, my boy, but my favorite album of all time, I mean, you see it up on the wall behind me, or maybe you don't, Can you see that?
Hell no.
My favorite album of all time is 2014 Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole.
You glazing.
The album obviously got a lot of good singles like No Role Models, y'all know that one, but it's a lot of really good life lessons and things he put into that album that honestly I probably would not be the same person I am today if I ain't heard it. I know that's glazing, but that's just the truth. A lot of people also ask who is my favorite artist, and to no one's surprise is Jermaine Lamar Cole as well.
Oh my god.
Sure, a lot of people wouldn't say that J. Cole is their favorite artist, but like I said, for me, I feel like he's been a great influence on me as to who I've become today. A lot of his music just says really great things. Like on the home screen of my phone, I got these quotes that just cycle through like every hour, and pretty much 90% of them are J. Cole quotes. Like, what do you say? You can dream, but don't neglect the execution. That's fire. I was asked, what's one piece of advice that resonated with you? Well, in the words of my favorite artist, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. I've been through 20 years of life, had my ups, had my downs. Most of those were back in high school when I was trying to be somebody bigger than myself, or really just trying to conform to, the peer pressures of high school. Y'all been in high school. Some of y'all still in high school. Y'all know how it is. But honestly, just being free to be yourself and really enjoying who you are as a person, that solves so many problems. I can't overstate it for you guys. Somebody asked, what has been the biggest game changer for your growth as a content creator? Like I said, just being myself. Or really I should say just realizing that I can be myself. Like talking in my dry, monotone voice, being down bad on every video, making videos about dumb topics, always stuttering and messing up my words, which I'm sure I've done a few times on this video. All of that's me, that's my life. And I wouldn't have seen any of the success I've seen now had I tried to be anyone else but myself. If you really want to ever do anything great in life, or really just have a life that you can be at peace with and be proud of, that's really the only cheat code, or what did they say, game changer that you're gonna need to know. Of course, still work on yourself, improve yourself, and try to be like the best version of yourself that you can be. But at the end of the day, just love yourself for who you are. That's all I got for the Q&A though. I appreciate everybody who asked me a question, and if I couldn't get to your question, I'm sorry, but I try my best to get to as many as possible and keep it in a way that it would be at least interesting or entertaining to watch. Hopefully it was. If it wasn't, then I guess I'm talking to myself right now. Well, I guess I'm doing that either way, but nobody's watching me do it. It was a lot of questions for real though. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video out, assuming that I actually get this edited and put it out on time. But there were people asking stuff like, when are you gonna do a fan Friday?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, how am I supposed to answer that, bro? We not doing that unless like some of my fans are adult women watching me who are also fine, then maybe we might just have to start doing this, but otherwise, no. Before we get up out of here though, let me answer a few of those more random questions that I couldn't quite get to. Do you stan Loose Symbol or Le Seraphim? Well, if you watched my last video, I dropped a whole freestyle about, what's her name? Han Yujin. Don't know her name, I know she's fine, and Le Seraphim got some bangers, so if I stan any K-pop group, then it's gotta be them. When am I going to continue my music career? Hopefully never, bro. Trust me, you don't want to hear this.
What the fuck was that?
What is the average time you record your videos at? You always look tired.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
To be honest, I don't even know. There is no average time. Some days I get up and I record before I eat breakfast. Like you can look in the background on some of my videos and they'll be bright, and on the other ones it'll be pitch black. To be honest with you, I don't even know what time it is right now. When will you meet Sabrina? Well, seeing that I don't know her and she doesn't know me, probably not happening, but hopefully one day. Does Sabrina know you? Yeah, no, she doesn't. But if she does, then I will be a little bit scared, because if she knows me, that means she saw something about me on the internet and I don't know what I was saying when she saw me, but it couldn't have been good. Sabrina Carpenter or Tyler? Sorry, Sabrina, but nobody is touching Tyler, bro. I just hopped on Instagram earlier and bruh, I had to stop for a second and just admire the artwork that she put up. That is an incredible woman.
On God.
Hottest female actress? Bro, why are all these questions so down bad? Do y'all not think I can answer anything else besides this? I don't know, I'm complaining. I'ma still answer it anyway. Amanda Steenberg, or I don't know how to say her name. God. Oh. Why is she so fine, bro? On a scale of 1 to 10, how down bad are you right now? Well, with how I answered that last question, y'all wouldn't believe me if I said anything less than 10, but honestly, I'm feeling like I ain't really feeling that down bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like a 2, but yeah, y'all won't believe me anyway. So next question. How old is your mom? What are you trying to do with that piece of information, bro? What do you need to know that for? She's 42, but like, I'm watching you, bruh.
Weird.
And then Doja Cat's wife came in here asking a million Doja Cat questions, so I'ma just try my best. Favorite Doja Cat album? Never heard one. Favorite song? Kiss Me More. That's a banger.
Oh my mama.
Favorite Doja Cat look? Anything before the current era. Favorite Doja Cat album cover? Alright, bro. I'm not answering all this. Sorry, gang. I'm not doing it.
I'm out, man.
Really appreciate y'all for watching this video, though. I mean, I've just been sitting here talking about myself. So if you enjoy that, then yeah, I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, then you can thank my boy. Where is he at? One of my most dedicated subscribers. He got over 100 comments on this channel. Plus, he's a paying member.
Let him cook.
And on one of my members only videos, he left a comment every day for like over a month asking for this video. I hope you got your questions answered, you learned something, you got inspired or something. If you didn't get any of that out of this video, then my bad for wasting your time. Oh, and of course, hope y'all enjoy your Christmas. If you celebrating Hanukkah, you enjoy that. You celebrating Kwanzaa, you enjoy that. You celebrating anything, you enjoy that. New Year's Eve, you know, I hope y'all got somebody to kiss, because I for sure don't. And yeah, happy holidays.